So, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Nistro here, and we are back with some more Sonic X Shadow Generations. This time, a new mod where we're basically just playing Sonic Heroes as Shadow. It's pretty cool. It has all the hero stages, even some of the extra stages and challenge acts and stuff like that. It doesn't change the open zone much, other than, you know, as you can see here, the little hubs do become based on the stage that they are in Heroes. Normally this is Rail Canyon right here. Right now it is Grand Metropolis. And if we go to our stage list, you can see Seaside Hill, you see Grand Metropolis, you see Rail Canyon. Rail Canyon is where Kingdom Valley is normally. Frog Forest, right? And it doesn't have the name of the Act 2s, you know, like Rail Canyon Act 2 is supposed to be like Bullet Station, Egg Fleet Act 2 is supposed to be like Final Fortress or something. So yeah, we have all the hero stages here in order, and we're going to be going through all of them with Shadow, because I figured there's no need for a character mod on this one. It'll be cool to go through all these stages as Shadow anyway, right? Like just Shadow by himself. Now, as you can see, the game does still look like the OG Sonic Heroes, so it's not going to look like, you know, some of the generation stages or some of the, you know, like there's a Generations variant of Seaside Hill. No, this is the OG. There's no real gimmicks or anything. It is just going through the original stages as God intended. We're already off to an amazing start here. Okay, I might just be bad at the game. So a few things to note here, which you're going to see in a second, is that normally Shadow and Shadow Generations does not have a lightspeed dash, but in this game they restored some of the Frontiers controls, so you can now press L3 to do a lightspeed dash. Another thing is that Sonic Heroes had a lot of combat, but Shadow in this game does not have a lot of combat options, you know, like he does have some of the chaos powers that can, you know, hit people up in the air and do all that crazy stuff. You're not really utilizing a lot of that stuff during in this mod. You do get to use chaos control. There aren't that many chaos control sections in this mod, unfortunately, because they do expect you to use the lightspeed dash so they aren't supplementing any of those sections with chaos control sections. Oh shit, oh shit. Chaos control. Now, because I haven't played this game in a while, one thing I will have to get used to doing is playing this game without accidentally triggering chaos control, because it's so easy to like hold the controller a certain way and to like accidentally press the left trigger. So that's something that we don't want to do. Also, Stomp jump is back, so that was something from Frontiers where if you stomped an extra time and you held it, he goes up a little higher. That's going to be very important for certain platforming sections in this game. But otherwise, man, yeah, like you're boosting. Like Shadow's moveset, like without many changes, kind of fits Heroes pretty well. It does kind of make you think, like, man, you know, maybe they did all have it figured out, you know, back then, and we've kind of just slowly been figuring that out over again. So in OG Heroes, you had a lot of go-kart sections. In this stage, they're using the chaos control here, and as you can see, it's a really long section. But in later stages, they have a creative solution to some of those sections, which I believe we get to see in Rail Canyon. Now, as you can see here, there's a little guy sitting up here, so we get to skip that little section here and go straight for the gold ring. And we got that S rank there. So some of the S ranks for these stages are kind of hard to get. I believe, I don't know for sure, but I believe that they've changed the requirements for some of these stages so that the S ranks match with the new stage. But here we go, Seaside Hill Act 2. This one's supposed to be called Ocean Palace, but yeah, it's alright. So as far as my hero's experience goes, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I've played the game a few times. I've never beaten it myself, like from cover to cover. I think the farthest, I don't even think I've beaten Team Sonic's story on my own. Because once I started, you know, doing it for the channel, I just had my boy Shaquan do it for me. Because, not because I didn't want to play the game, but just because I didn't want to, like, practice the game and then have to learn how to do everything. Oh my god, I keep accidentally triggering Chaos Control. It's not that big of a deal. At least you guys get to hear a slow down Ocean Palace song. Now, I do like this mod kind of does what Horses does at certain times, where it'll, like, automatically turn you as you're boosting through certain sections. And this is another thing that they did in this mod that I think is really cool, is that when you have these wall bounce sections like you had in the original game, Shadow will just naturally cling to the walls. So you can kind of emulate the wall bouncing that was in the original game in those sections. And it's really smart because you can't do that everywhere. It's really only in those sections where you had the ability to wall bounce normally that you get to do that. So I think that was very thoughtful of the mod creators, or creators if it's multiple. I'm not sure. Now, another thing of this mod is running out of boost is because these stages were not designed with boost in mind. I think you run out of boost a lot more than you should. And sometimes you have to be really careful of your boost usage. So getting rings and stuff is really important for your playthroughs. There's also going to be a lot of sections where you have to kill multiple enemies to progress. This is not one of those sections, it seems. So this is one pathway that I took to through the turtles. If you stay to the right, because at that point I stayed to the left, but if you stay to the right, there's a different pathway you can take as well. Yeah, and you definitely don't want to trigger Chaos Control here too much, because there's a lot of wind tunnels and stuff. And you want to be able to go through those, right? And look, they even added a little ring up here so you can like homing attack it and stay on track on top here. Now, it looks like you're going to get chased by the big wheels from the original stage, but it seems like they couldn't really program those correctly. So they had a creative solution for actually giving you something to chase you. They're using the trains from Rail Canyon to chase you here, and if you run out of boost, it could be scary because these things might actually catch up to you. So they put a few rings around just so you don't run out of boost there. And yeah, that's it. Now there are some challenges for each stage. So for example, for Seaside Hill, you have some extra challenges to, you know, like this is a like tutorial level. So there's a lot of cool references to some of the more side content in Sonic Heroes that I haven't seen yet, or that I don't think I've seen. Because I've seen this, but some of the other ones I haven't seen before, which was pretty cool to see for the first time. Oh shit. Man, I was trying to save it for that S rank, but it's alright. Looks like I couldn't get it. Good stuff like that. But we're going to keep going with the main stages, because that's what you guys are here for. Here we go, Grand Metropolis. This is, you know, a fan favorite. This is the stage that gets ported to every Sonic game. Like, every Sonic game since Generations has had a mod of this stage. Maybe besides Lost World, because nobody likes Lost World HD. But every other Sonic game, even Forces, has a modded Grand Metropolis in it, which is dedication by the fandom. Now, what you kind of start to learn is that these rainbow rings are a slower form of travel because, I don't know, for some reason Shadow travels a lot slower when going through them in this game. So there are certain points where the rainbow ring is the slower path. It also still has the, you know, the doors that take forever to open from the original stage. And like even here, like yeah, I could homing attack those guys, but I'm just gonna go through it normally because it's faster that way. So if you see me not going for rainbow rings, that's gonna be the reason why. You really don't have to attack these guys. This is just if you want to open these doors over here. And then that switch opens this door, which only just gets you more rings. So since this game has the Frontiers Lightspeed Dash, sometimes you will have to mash to get Lightspeed Dash, otherwise you don't get it, just like I did there. Like it didn't come out for me, so kind of just is what it is. Ooh. Oh, wow. I didn't get the item box. Okay. Oh, no, I did. It's just Chaos Control. I do kind of wish that you didn't have to wait for the doors to open. Then I wouldn't have to do dumb shit like that. And then you come down here. So in the original game, you had a lot of poles where you had to do like a tornado to get up them. So in this mod, they substituted those with the acrobatic little shits that you can do. Like, for example, right here, normally you'd have to do a tornado. Here, you don't even have to time it correctly or perfectly. It's like, as long as it's in the blue, you'll fly all the way to the sky. And if you're looking at this wondering, man, like, why do people love heroes so much? And it's like, sometimes it's not even, like, about loving heroes that much. It's just, like, sometimes people are just... They just like porting the older stages to newer games sometimes. Sometimes it's not even about, like, how good it is. Sometimes it's just the fact that it's possible that motivates people enough to do it. And it's like, I'm not complaining. I mean, I don't think the hero stages were terrible by any means. I mean, they work for Shadow, so it makes sense that they'd port them to a game like this. So I'm only taking this pathway because you see that second ring made it a lot faster than going down. No! Yeah, one thing Shadow does is he does magnetate to these ledges over here. He doesn't like automatically jump off, so just be careful about that sometimes, because if you're not aware of that, then he can kill you. But this is a really like well detailed city. You know, this is what I was looking for from Forces and from all these other games where it's like, okay, you have a city level. But it's like, it doesn't really feel like a city level. Like, this is one of the last ones that really felt like a city level. Like this and like Empire City, you know, really feel like city levels. The rest are kind of just cosplaying it. And I do like that it has the, it's still carrying that like color palette from like the OG Metropolis zone from Sonic 2. So that's pretty cool as well. This isn't even a good rainbow ring. They didn't do shit. You can just skip that one. It's like, fuck it. And then that's the end of the stage right there. You know, when I first played this, I thought, like, because there was some shit down there, I was like, oh, can you walk down there? And I jumped down there. And it was like, no, you can't. Do ultimate life form. So now Act 2 power plant, as some of you may know it. This one's kind of cool. You have some of the like, hold on, I kind of got to lock in. There you go. Yeah, you have to get that fucking light speed dash from like halfway, from really fucking half court. No! Normally I don't miss that. Well, whatever. So, like, in that instance, the rainbow ring would be faster. Alright. I'm gonna try to move my finger from the left trigger, so that I don't keep accidentally triggering Chaos Control. And even, like, sections like this, you don't have to kill all the robots. Usually it's, like, the middle one that, like, triggers the... Is there... Nope. Oh, right here. I was like, there had to be a bounce pad, right? So yeah, they couldn't program the blue floor, I guess, to lift you up properly, so they're just using a lot of the wind tunnels to do that. So here you have a split pathway. I like going down, but going up is like, I guess, the cooler way to do it, because you kind of end up in this boost ring section. And I guess from here, they kind of just expect you to, like, make it all the way over here. And even right here, you have to kill all those guys so you can get these platforms. So you can get to the top here. And then you can make it to these elevator sections. Now, I remember in, for Team Dark, I remember that, like, there is no floor to these sections, or maybe not the first one, but at least the second one I remember was really difficult to, like, get through if you weren't ready to, like, sweat through it. It's kind of funny how difficult they made Team Dark stages compared to, like, the rest of the cast. There you go. At least I got to that time. Honestly, that one might not even be faster, it just might be cooler to look at. That's the only reason I may go for that one. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Thankfully there was an invisible wall there, because if there wasn't, I was about to go off. Now they started adding the little bombs to imitate the little fire shits that was in that one. Yeah, that one you didn't even need the fucking shit, which is cool. Yeah, I think it was this one right here, where it's like you would need to like chain the light speed dashes to make it to the next shit. But no, I failed. It's alright though. It's like it's not even saving you that much time compared to taking the elevator anyway. So here we go. Oh shit, yeah, sometimes you can go through the stage in this level, so you do have to be careful. Because I went through that wall like it was fucking butter. So here's the lava section. This section probably gave me the most PTSD when I was younger. For some reason, it was like I always fucked up. Like I could never do it all in one. I forgot what exactly the issue was that I had with it. But yeah, in this game, it's kind of trivial, and you get to the goal ring pretty easily. If we would have saved 46 seconds, we could have gotten S rank. I feel like I could have gotten 46 seconds off. Now, if you're wondering, Nistro, where's all the cool boss fights? Well, let me introduce you, not to Frog Forest, but to the Egg Hawk. So, they couldn't program the boss fights into this game, so every actual boss in this game is actually just a race to a goal ring. So there is a goal ring. I have beaten this. You're basically boosting for 2 minutes and you're spamming chaos control so that the boss freezes in place. Now, as you can see, the boss moves naturally. He's faster than you. But if you keep attacking the egg pawns and you don't run into any of this debris, then you can slowly start to gain on him. And that's essentially the whole idea of the race.
Chaos control.
Right, like now I'm getting like 2 seconds of time worth it on him. Now you can stop and kill all those enemies to get that chaos control, but you might not get that but it might be wasting more time than saving, you know? So now it's like, now I'm ahead of him, and I'm getting so far ahead of him that it may take him a while to catch up.
Chaos control.
Now, when I was playing this before, there was a section where the ground just kind of fell out on me. And I do kind of wish this was like Sonic Racing Crossworlds, where you could just see behind you to see how close he is to you. But I think we should have this in the bag. I think this is the last stretch before the end of the level. Oh no, there is one more long stretch after this. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the goal ring. Now, assuming the game doesn't hoe me, I should be home set. There you go. And we got the S ring too. Might as well just do this while we're here. Right, just show you guys. And look, it's nighttime too. That's so cool. I do like that when you're using Chaos Control, it is like in Heroes, Shadow did have Chaos Control as well, and when the time finally ran out for Chaos Control, it's like all the enemies got destroyed at once. So I do kind of like you do get to like emulate that a bit using Chaos Control in this game. Now you just got to be careful with these purple ones, because you know, like, they're the ones that you have to Chaos Spear before you Chaos Control them. So if you Chaos Control them, oh, fucking goofy ass sound effects. If you Chaos Control them while the spikes are up, then you can't kill them within Chaos Control. So you have to wait until the Chaos Control ends. But yeah, no, it's a fun little thing you can do. There's also City Course. Now, this is where I'm saying they got creative ideas for some of the special stages, is because instead of using the go-kart, you're using the I already forgot the name of this ability, but it's the swimming ability for Shadow instead of the go-kart, and it's like, it's just as stiff. You can't really like speed up or anything using this form. You're kind of just riding the wave. So it makes sense. It kind of imitates a go-kart. And it has some like really cool like level design to it, you know? So if you just want to, you know, fuck around for a little bit, you're not going to get Chaos Control in a level like this. So this is purely going to be about skill, getting the S rank. But it's a really nice looking stage. So I figured I'd show it off. And then if you go all the way to the right there is a, like, if you haven't gotten some of the collectibles in this game yet, you can get them from here as well. They are scattered throughout the level. But this is like, there's 2 laps to this one, so it's almost like a shittier, it's like a shittier Sonic Riders. Or shittier Crossworlds, you know? Imagine if Crossworld used Grand Metropolis as a stage, you know? Like, that would have been cool. I think the one thing about Crossworlds that like, my biggest criticism is that there's not enough original Sonic stages, and there's too many new generic stages that, like, no one's ever heard of, you know? Like, I think the best stages, or the strongest stages in Crossworlds, are the ones that are based off of original Sonic stages. Maybe other than, like, the first 2, like E Stadium and Rainbow Garden, I think are 2 of the best ones in the game. But then you have like Water Palace from Rush. You have Albatross from Unleashed. You have Mystic Jungle. Well, that one's not that good. But yeah, no, like I think this Crossroads would have had a better roster of stages if more of them were from original Sonic, you know? Like Cyberspace is cool. Motherfucking Dinosaur Jungle is one of my favorite cross sections. So there's a lot of cool ones that I think are from Sonic, but I would have appreciated more of them, like they had in Team Sonic Racing, you know? Anyway, so you're looking at this stage list, and you're seeing Grand Metropolis and you're seeing Rail Canyon. If you're not familiar with Heroes, you may not understand why this is, there's something wrong with this. And the thing is that there's only 6 main stages in Shadow Generations, and there's 7 main stages in Sonic Heroes. So they had to get creative and put Casino Park in the challenge mode. Now, the caveat with that is that there's no checkpoints. So even though it says Rail Canyon, this is going to be the full stage of Casino Park. Now this one, I can see why they made it a challenge, because it's kind of tricky. These sections right here don't really work properly. So in some of them, there is a way to get around it. Like you could just bounce to the bottom there, and there's a bounce pad that'll just take you across the whole thing. Also, in some of these sections, you do have to utilize the Lightspeed Dash. I do like that they treat the and it's like jumping is so inconsistent. But I do like that they treat the little roads as like rails, so you can boost on them. And also, who doesn't love Casino Park's music? Like, it's like one of the best. It's probably my favorite Sonic Heroes song. I like going to the left usually here. And this one, you know, brings you straight into the next section. I think when you're going down like this, these stages are fine, but when you have to go up, that's where it gets a little tricky. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, okay. I had to make sure I didn't accidentally fall off a ledge, because as you know, there's no checkpoint, so if you KO once, it's like started a level. Like, they're not going to sugarcoat it. Okay, I keep accidentally hitting left trigger when I do Chaos Control. So this one, if you get to the bottom here, you kind of got to do a risky platforming section. But if you do make it across, you can still get to the same section. But if you're able to go through that pinball section properly, then you can make it to the you can make it directly to here. You don't even have to do much platforming. Fuck. Oh, why did I boost there? Okay, so for this first section, you can jump mid-air, just so you can go straight to the bounce pad. Just be really careful about that section right there, too. They made the fucking jump boost pad really small there for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I went to the right this time. I wonder how that's going to affect... Fuck. Yeah, that's why I usually go to the left. But you know what? It's fine. Still made it. Alright, this is the one where you have to go down, so it's okay if we jump down here. Just be careful not to fall, as SBO would say. I just love that for some enemy diversity, they just started throwing the Frontiers villains in some of these levels, which is kind of funny to me. Okay. No! Fuck. I really... Like, I've made it up there before. I just don't know how I did it. Because I thought maybe it was like if you boost or something. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Get the fuck out of here. I think it was Naruto running towards me. You also can go around and go straight to the next, like, there's a little section there that's going to bring you next to the pinball board. But you can go here if you don't want to go through that pinball board, right? There's an egg pond waiting for you up here. And then there's a light speed dash into this cannon. And then you get to go all the way down. And fuck, man. The game fucking hoed me. That's crazy. So yeah, this is one of those levels that I think they do need to work on and fix before, you know, more people play it. It's not a bad level. Relatively, it just doesn't work sometimes, and that's my biggest issue with this level, is that it just doesn't work. Because, like, when you're going down the pinball sections, it's actually kind of fun. Like, I like going down those sections. Fucking gotta wait. Ah, okay, there we go. That time we made it. Yep, and now we get to go up here. There you go. Now it worked. And it really sucks that they hoe you right before the end of the level, because this is literally, like, it's literally just a straight line to the end. So if you get hoed in that little clip right there, it really sucks. But otherwise, it's a fun level. Like, relatively. Like, playing Heroes through Shadow Gen's lens can feel a bit watered down at times, because there are certain things that you can only do in Heroes that you can't do in this game. So the substitute for it may not feel as good, but that's one of the stages that feels better than the original, because there are ways to skip the pinball sections. It feels slightly better than the original Heroes. Now, for example, like right here in Bingo Highway, it's like, okay, I'm playing through Shadow here, and there are certain parts of this where I like it better than the original level. There are other parts where I don't like it as much. Now, because this is a mod for the whole game, if you're playing this game from start to finish, like from a new game, then for this you need to get 100 rings. But if you're just playing this for fun, you don't need to worry about the 100 rings. As long as you get to the end of the level, that's all that matters, right? Also, these fucking stupid green blocks don't stop you. You don't have to hit them 3 times. You can just plow right through them. They're not really an obstacle anymore. So, oh, I just realized short hopping actually works wonders there. Dude, I lost all my rings. That's crazy. I might actually lose the level because of that. No funny shit. So, you know what I was talking about before with the sections where you can cling onto the walls? You don't need to do Chaos Control there. You can cling onto the walls regardless, but I just accidentally pressed it. So there you go. You can just jump here, just so you don't have to deal with, like, trying to turn around.
Let's do this.
I'm kind of liking these sections, where it's like you're skating as Shadow. Well, you're not really skating, you're more sliding. You only skate when you go into a boost panel. Oh shit, oh shit. I got hoed by the game. Okay. At least the game fixed itself. Oh shit. Alright, yeah. We're going down anyway. So it's fine.
Chaos control. All right.
Now this section, it can be a little troublesome because jumping on the glass causes the game to lag, and you have to kill all these guys to get the the jump pad here to get the spring. So that would be my only criticism about this stage, is that just don't make killing these guys necessary, because I understand that, like, you know, you probably don't want to take those guys out of the level, but I think just putting the spring there preemptively so that I don't have to risk, you know, my PC performance would be great. No, what? And I have to start all over. Okay. Time to sweat. So you always go to the left here because this is the fastest pathway. If you go up to another pin board or pinball section. And if you go to the right in that side, then you have to platform to the top. So going to the left in that first section brings you straight. Jesus Christ. Okay. Must be the goddamn streamer's curse. Well, in this case, I'm not streaming, but still. It's like I turn, like, I practice this level. It's like everything's okay. I turn the camera on and it's like, nope. Doesn't matter what the fuck you practice, we don't care. At least it didn't die in Hickok. It almost feels like a 50-50 chance that you're going to slip off in that section right there. I feel like for these, they just have to artificially add more boost pads, because I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna work, or make those sections work. I would love to boost in these sections right here to make them go a little faster. In this one, you only have to kill the yellow guy, you don't have to kill all of them. In this one, you're going down, so it's fine. Also, there's no bingo! You know, how is it Bingo Highway without the bingo? You know? Doesn't feel the same. But it also does feel like a better level without all that nonsense, so it's fine. So again, I have to risk my PC bricking on me just to break these glass. Look at that stutter. Isn't that beautiful? That frame drop is crazy. Did I not kill all of them? Hello? Oh, this guy. Are you serious? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Alright. This should be the last section right here. And this one's tough. If you don't platform this perfectly, it's real easy to fall off. And have to do the entire level over again. So this is where it gets really sweaty. It doesn't start off too bad, but then, you know, you kind of get tighter and tighter ledges here. There you go. Okay. Alright. Almost thought the game was going to kill me. Here we go. Here we go. Almost made it. Now you see we're going all the way up to the sky here. There's nothing else here. So now we start to go down a bit. And we just gotta angle ourselves perfectly. Oh! No! I overshot. Fuck. You're right there, man. God damn it. Just jump to the right one. And we still have so much left to do. Can't waste any more time here. Come on, lock in. Lock in, fuck niggas. Let's get this shit. Oh, that's good, actually.
No.
Oh, fuck. Well, we've already seen the entire level. I may just have to Nexus one. If I don't get it here. If I don't get it here, I'm just gonna have to next the level. I'd love to finish the level for you guys, but I'm gonna have to take a rain check on this one. Because, like, all in all, it is a fun level. Like, it's just the fact that it doesn't work sometimes that just, feels bad, man. Ah, here we go, here we go. Got a good rhythm going there. Fuck. Alright, here we go, here we go. Final section. We can do it. We can make this happen. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. There you go. Okay. Unfortunately... yeah, unfortunately, I have to call it. I have to call it. We got it. We got to keep the show. You got to keep this thing moving. The stage doesn't work. The stage doesn't work. It's a fun level when you don't have to go through all the fucking pinball mechanics, but the stage just doesn't work. So that's That's the only issue, but you know, it's a fun stage otherwise. Here, let's do casino course so we feel a little better about ourselves. It's another one of these sections, and you know, I was always curious where Sonic and All Stars Racing got its level inspiration from, because I know Bingo Highway. I played the original stages, and I'm like, I didn't really remember the roads and stuff looking like that. And then I see this, I'm like, oh, now it all makes sense. Now it makes sense why you turn some of these levels into, you know, racing stages. Like you already have the skeleton here. You just gotta, you know, work it a bit. It's like in the way like the buildings look and everything. It's like, this is pretty cool. I was not familiar with your game, Sonic Heroes. I was not. So come all the way up to the top here. Yeah, and like just like Grand Metropolis, this is really well designed. Like Grand Metropolis could easily get a level, I feel like, in a modern Sonic racer, like, you know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, in case Sega ever, you know, needs an idea of what to do. I feel like they already have a pretty good framework to go with. And here you go. Now we got all the bingo numbers. And yeah, for some reason, Shadow likes to drift off to the side there, so you can get stuck in that section. But I was able to skip that, so yeah. We'll count that as, you know, beating the level. As God damn, the fact that shit didn't work, it breaks my heart. It really does. And this one's destroy all the enemies, right? This is like the boss after Bingo Highway. Looks just like it, right?
This is the ultimate power.
I love that the egg fall from midair. Oh shit. Whoa! That's not fair.
This is the ultimate power.
Oh my god, these stupid yellow things. Nice. I got them on a freeze frame where they're not shooting this fucking dumbass electricity. Lit. So now we can keep moving. Go to our next level, Rail Canyon. Now, this is the only stage from Sonic Heroes that made it into Shadow Generations. And it is an interesting pick because this is the original level, right? So you guys are seeing it like as it was originally made. And just look at how much rail there is before you actually start any platforming. Like, it is like at least a good minute of just nothing but rail. Oh, fuck. I keep missing these fucking rings. And in this early section, as you're gonna see, you run out of rings fairly easily. Because of how long you have to hold this boost for. They really shortened this time in the generations level, but back then, you know, when you use momentum for railing and not, you know, holding a single button, it wasn't that big of a deal. But here, losing your boost meter, pretty big deal. So we still have a lot of those cool transitions with the switches. That's where like a lot of it was originally from, you know. The source material, I feel like they took from the source material well, but as I said in my playthrough, I just wish the actual, like, I wish there was more Rail Canyon in the Rail Canyon stage, you know? I like how Shadow hovered above that rail. Now, I haven't played the original level of this in a long time, but there seems to be a lot of cool shortcuts and stuff that they got going on here in this level. But I don't think you can explore them in this version. I think you have to take the path of least resistance, for lack of a better word. Because the middle path, or the path that like makes the most sense, seems to be the only one that works. If you try to like go off into one of the other hidden sections from the original game, it may not have the proper shit for you to actually go through it. I'll have to explain what I'm talking about later. But yeah, this is a really chaotic stage. And I've run out of boost meter, so I kind of just got to go with the flow right now. Which is fine. It's not like Shadow goes through rails kind of slow. It's just... You know, I would have preferred if I could, you know, boost through the entire level. This one, you don't even have to beat the enemies. You can just turn this shit on. But I love that, like, despite the huge fan, they could only program the shit in the middle. Oh, shit. Fuck it. Yeah, you see, like, there's certain mechanics in this game just don't work, so you have to play the game the way the game wants you to play it. There you go. So, like, right here... Oh, shit. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to go this way. Okay. Yeah. I forgot which way I was supposed to go. Yeah, and...
This is the ultimate power.
At least the final part of the level still looks the same. Shadow's gonna be mad at me. We're only getting a C rank, but you saw that stage. Let's go to Bullet Station. This is one that's a little weird as well. But I like this one better with Shadow's mechanics. Oh shit. Just gonna retry. I usually don't fall there, so I just said fuck it. Oh shit. Waited too long. What's down here? Oh, rings. Okay, nice. So, I believe previously it would be based on which character type that you put it into the lead where it would shoot you, but in this game, or in this mod, it's only one direction, and you can't, like, shift to the left and to the right. Oh no, you can. Oh no, you just can control the camera, excuse me. You can't actually shift to the left and right. Yeah. So here's another section where Shadow can cling onto the walls. So you can do, you know, this little wall boosting thing. Which is cool, you know, it's a creative way to, like, utilize the air dash, you know. And yeah, you can just throw chaos spheres at the thing, because it'll still blow up. So you don't have to, like, stop boosting and homing attack. You just boost straight through and just spam a chaos sphere. So you're supposed to go into that middle cannon. But you could also go up there. Shit. And then you can switch, not that one, this one. No! I was hoping to homing attack that guy. You also jump on here. Skip straight here. I also love that there's a little shadow android inside these. You can just stomp them if they're bothering you. Now, normally you can go around here and do all that, or you can just damage boost through here. Like, if you have to take damage, it's not a big deal. You can just go straight through it. Again, you know, shoot from a canyon and or from the cannon, and you can't move left and right, so it just gives you all the items. So since we are playing with the Doom Wings, we could activate it here if we wanted to. I don't think I need to, but it's good that we have it just in case. Even here. We could jump over this side. Do a little pull. And now, normally we'd have a go-kart section here, but you know, they put the Doom Surf here instead. Oh shit. Now you think you're gonna hit those, and then they give you a little drop here. It's pretty nice. I like it. I like it. Or even like oh shit. That section that you see off to the right over there, you actually can't go, like there's nothing down there. So if you go down there, you're just gonna have to go back onto or find a path back onto the main route here. And this is the final one, I believe. You're gonna see Eggman rear his ugly head in a second. There you go. Blow that shit up. Get the fuck out of here. And that's it. I love the egg ponds going crazy. Oh my god, bro. This is their level, not mine, I guess. So, that was Rail Canyon. And just like with the Egg Hawk, there is actually the Egg Albatross. It's the same kind of racing system. Although this one is a little more difficult. I would say.
Let's do this. Chaos control. Alright, this is the ultimate power.
Now, you can take those boost panels on the side there to get those rings up there. Just be careful of, like, not getting too used to doing that, because if you do, if you're midair and the Egg Albatross flies past you, you do take damage. So that's something you should be worried about.
Control.
Maybe I should kill one more enemy than I'm killing right now. It's like, yeah, you know, can go up here, grab this. Oh, it's free chaos control. Okay. I thought it was rings. That's actually really good, because that's what puts us ahead. Yeah, there you go.
This is the ultimate power. Ultimate power.
Yeah, I wanted to stop it in midair before it possibly flew into me, so that's why I did it like that.
Freeze. All right. Chaos control.
Maybe I'm grabbing too many rings. Come on. Fuck it, we made it.
Do this.
I was trying to get that S rank, but yeah, maybe I stopped too many times to hit to grab rings. Because I was I was never in trouble with boost meter, so. Alright, next one is Frog Forest. My personal favorite stage from this game. I promise it's not that bad. I promise this stage works. Okay. You see, now we're getting, look, we got the rain, we got the fucking tunes, we got the vines. How can you hate this level? Alright, good enough. Good. I always make that, well, I can't say always anymore, but I usually make that jump. I don't know why it wasn't working for me there. But it is what it is. No! Why did I dash? Oh, why did I press retry? There's checkpoints in this one. I'm too traumatized from casino shits. That's what it is. There you go. I'm just playing a little too anxious. That's what it is. Ooh, nice. Oh shit. Fuck it. You can go off to the side and kill those guys, but they don't do anything for you. Because to get up there, you have to go up here. Boom. And now here you can choose between this launcher or this rocket cannon. I like to do the launcher. Because you get to go inside. And these little peach-looking things, you can go on them. They bounce you up. I like to go up here. And you get a little cooler pathway up this way. Now you can't homing attack on these, but they bounce you up pretty high, so you can keep yourself afloat for pretty long. Now, okay, so you see that there's a light ring dash and then there's a ledge. Because this is a Frontier's light ring dash, you're gonna have to mash to make it through there. So let's see if we can do it. There you go. Yeah, you have to mash jump like a fucking madman. Like I swear, if you only press jump and nothing else after that, sometimes it just doesn't register. I don't know. It's just how Frontiers was coded. It doesn't let you buffer the jump input, so you have to like input it like perfectly to get it.
This is ultimate power.
Oh shit. It's just a really nice environment. You know, this is what the OG, like both versions of Generations, were missing, like a kind of like really forested jungle level, you know? I feel like Sonic's been through a few of those throughout his history, so to not have like a really foresty level, because I don't count Planet Wisp because it's just not good enough, but like just a stage that's whole gimmick was it's like foresty vibe. And Green Hill doesn't count either because that's more about like the mountains and stuff, you know. Anyway, I forgot what the fuck this stage was called, but I know it's the one with the frogs, where the frogs are really important. I think in both versions the frogs are really important. It's just yeah, because I believe to make it rain, or to make the vines grow, you had to make it rain, and then to make it rain, you had to utilize the frogs. So, yeah. But this one's pretty fun. I like this one a lot. There's a lot of cool, interesting things they got going on here. Now, maybe in the base game, this stage might give you some PTSD for certain sections and things, but in this version of it, it's really chill. Fuck. Really glad that wasn't on top of a ledge. Yeah, like for example, in that section, you would have had to use like a fly type character to get through there, and now Shadow can just do that shit himself, you know. And the frogs here are kind of just an aesthetic, like they're just a set piece. They're not part of the actual level. Like you can well, that did attack him, but I was gonna throw a Chaos Spear at him and then he was gonna fall flat and it was gonna be funny. But there's gonna be more frogs that we can attack, so it's fine. See, like right here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Bitch! Stop ruining my shit. There you go. It's kind of funny how fast they fucking flatline. But I do remember in this stage it was kind of annoying that the black frogs is like you'd have to avoid them as much as possible in certain levels, like the Team Chaotix, I believe, because they'd bring out like poison rain that force you to take like the low pathway or like the bad pathway or something like that. Feel free to correct me. Oh, Shadow does have a climbing section here. And yeah, Shadow can climb. That is something I forgot to mention. He can just, like, in those sections where he can cling onto walls, he can just climb. So, if you choose to, you can go around here and platform all around this big-ass fucking structure. But, you know, since Shadow teleports for his homing attack, you can just go straight into here. Go straight to the top. And not have to do any of that shit. There's also a secret pathway up here. Oh, shit.
Chaos control.
Now this alligator section, you know, one of the worst sections in the base game. Here, it's just a zipline. So you can enjoy the level for what it is and not have to stress about the end of it in this version of this stage. So I really like how they rework this level to be a bit cooler. And you see a few more frogs chilling here. You can also flatline. It's mean, but it's funny. It is funny. And yeah, we were pretty close to S rank there, and we took like what, close to 5 minutes. I'm sure you could easily find some time to save. We're just gonna keep it moving because it's just more enemies after that. There's no cool boss fight after Frog Forest. And this is the we do a bit of trolling stage. This is the ultimate we do a bit of trolling stage. Like, actually, I don't even think Act 2 is like as troll as this version is. It's like the fact that there's like a whole upside down world, like this is fucking Bleach or something, you know? And you also have to Chaos Spear those pumpkin guys. Like, you cannot attack them normally. So, like, for example, there is no way to open this door. There's no way to go through it. You can't boost through or whatever, so you have to go down here. And then you have to bring the world upside down, and now you're going upside down on the loop-de-loop that you were just running through. So now you gotta go this way. And then there's no floor. Oh no. Light speed dash.
This is the ultimate power.
I really thought it was the end for me right there. Also, these things, these upside down things work regardless of if you're in chaos control or not. So they're not affected by it.
Chaos control.
I didn't mean to chaos control. This goddamn stage can't make up its mind whether it wants to be up or down. Whoa!
Alright.
I thought you would be on top of the oh, you have to... Alright. Fuck is it? There we go. You can light speed dash for these extra rings here. And it's hidden platform time. It's not that hard. You can just walk around these pump. Yeah, we don't even have to attack these guys. We can just go straight down. I feel like you can jump into that hole if you're good. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty... It feels like I could jump in there and not have to do this little section. Not that it's, like, bad or anything. It's just... save you some time, you know? Oh my god, camera. Thank you.
Control. Ultimate power.
Jesus. Keep doing this stupid chaos control. Anyway, yeah, cool reference to Eggman turning into Metal Sonic in this stage. You can see that statue in the back. Oh my god, of course there's a pumpkin I couldn't see! Now I gotta go out into the mines. Oh no, that's not this level. Okay, never mind. So you're sliding down just like in Casino Park and Bingo Highway. Unfortunately, you cannot boost down. It's only if you run into a boost panel that Shadow does this little skating thing. It's fine, we don't need those rainbow rings anyway. It's like weird to think that we've been going up that entire time. Yeah, I'm not going for any of those rings and shit right there. And then you just finish the level off like that. It's kind of evil that they would finish you off with like a ledge right between you and the goal ring. It's kind of evil, isn't it? I think so. Now I go into Act 2. I don't even know what this stage is called. The music is kind of bumping. And, you know, it is just in time for Halloween, you know. Now, I did say that I think the first level is a bigger, we do a little trolling level, but this one is like, it will break your brain if you're not, if you play it for the first time, it will probably break your brain. It's more confusing than it is trolling. Where the fuck did you go? Right here you gotta be careful not to fall off. Alright. Now we're going into the mines. Now you see we have a little pumpkin nigga ahead of us. You have to jump over him. Like, it doesn't matter if you hit him with a Chaos Sphere, he will not despawn in time for you to avoid damage. So, we're also out of boost meter, which is great. Now we have to sit here and watch. Fuck. Yeah, and if you're not careful, you will run into those egg ponds. I keep forgetting that they're there. What's behind us? Nothing. Okay. This guy is like offering his it's like he's offering us a bowl of soup. It's like, hey dude, which bowl of soup do you want? It's like, I got 2 of them in my hand and one on top of my head for some reason. Yeah, now you make it up here. It's a little shit right there. Now once that, yep. I think he got in the way. Fuck out of here. It's like, I just love that you see the poster of the enemy, or of the original enemy still. It's kind of cool, like they do like the Harry Potter thing, you know, where like there's like a living thing in the poster. Which is fun. You get to see the enemy that you're gonna fight. In Heroes, those were like mini bosses. They took like multiple hits, and you either needed to like trip them or something, or you need to have like a max power, max level power character to really do big damage on them. Oh my god. Yeah, I want to conserve my boost for a little bit here. No! Okay. I accidentally switched rails. Oh, shit, I ran out of fucking boost right before those fucking egg ponds. Love that for me. Also, a little collectible up there if you need it. So here's another one of those cling on to the wall sections. I guess the skeleton stays there since we're in chaos control. You know, I used to have so much anxiety during those sections because, I don't know, as a kid, it never really struck me that you could just jump. I thought you were stuck on whichever rail you started on. So here I was doing like the complex algorithm of like which one actually puts me in the middle. It's like, I don't know. It's like a losing game. I don't know if any of them puts you in the middle. You kind of just got to figure out the jump. Oh shit. Here we go. We fell into the pumpkin zone. And you don't have to kill all of them. You can just light speed dash away. And here we have like one of those little platforming rooms. Jesus. Where all you gotta do is just KO all the enemies in the respective room you go to. So now we gotta go to the right. It's just a single, and then that's the end of the level. I do like that the level ends outside. It's like you're in this fucking realm of darkness all night. And then, you know, the final part of the level, it's like, okay, here we go. We're no longer trolling. You're actually just outside during the daytime. Oh, what's up, Rouge? Just like the other stages, there is a robot stage, but we're just going to keep it pushing because we've already seen those. And we're going to make it to the final level, the egg fleet, or the final area. And unfortunately, this is one of those levels that kind of doesn't work. Which is sad to say because this is such a cool level. But we'll see if it cooperates with us today. So I mean, like, niggas have been asking for Egg Fleet to get a boost level for so long. And I guess the closest we got was the Metal Overlord boss fight in the official series, you could say. But here, we have this.
Ultimate power.
Yeah, and little tricky thing, Shadow keeps sliding down there when he's supposed to be going up. It's a little tricky thing. You kind of got to fiddle with it. You can jump off and go into these other pathways, but they just, I don't know. They don't inspire. Like, it's just a longer way to get to the same place as the original pathway that you're on, so. Oh shit, accidentally did chaos control. Again, you can stomp bounce here. Try it again. Let's see if it cooperates with us. There you go. Maybe just jump a little higher. Maybe that's all you need to do. Oh, fuck. Well, fuck it. Nice. Didn't even mean to trigger chaos control there, but fuck it. We take those. I love that, like, in some of the sections where you're supposed to be fighting some of the tougher enemies from Sonic Heroes, they're kind of just putting, like, basic-ass enemies in there. Because none of the enemies from Shadow Gens are really that difficult, so I guess they're just like, fuck it, we're not gonna overcomplicate it. The idea is still the same. You still have to defeat the enemy to go through the door. It just takes you slightly less time. No. All right, there we go. Fuck, I'm so bad at this. Also, the camera does not help you here. I think you have to air boost in that particular section. Now, normally, when you go through here, the ship is supposed to blow up after you leave it, but it's alright. The platforming part of it's still there. The aesthetic part could be worked on. Oh shit. At least Rainbow Rings look cooler when Shadow's frozen in midair. I mean, when Shadow's doing chaos control. Here you're kind of just platforming up. And then you hit these, and these you can stomp on. I do like how destructible the environment is in these games, you know, or in this mod. Makes you feel powerful. It's like, yeah, fucking nigga. Fuck with me now. What you thought this was? The ultimate life form, nigga. Bitch. Oh. Here we have another one of these kite sections. And it kind of just looks like you could jump off at like any point, but I don't think you can. Here we go, final checkpoint. Just need to make it past this, yeah, that's the end of the level. -. 36 seconds and I could have gotten S rank. I think I KO'd once or twice there. Is what it is. Alright. Oh shit, the game crashed on us. Game crashed. Here I was thinking I was gonna play the final level. It's like, what the fuck? Let's get back where we left off. Oh, excuse me, to the final fortress. I love that it starts with like you flying into a giant PNG. That's the heroes we know and love. They had this level in Team Sonic Racing. I wish they kept it in Sonic Crossworlds. That would have been cool. It's like Sega wouldn't even have to make a new content. You know, they could just use the content they already have. I'm not going to boost here just so I don't miss this spring right here. And yes, you can cling onto the walls here, although I don't think you need to. If you end up on the low pathway in that one, you can climb all the way to the top. That's where the climbing really comes into clutch. Let's save my boost meter a bit. Because in the original level, you would be getting lasered here, but there's no threat here, so you can save your boost meter for when you need it. Because sometimes there are enemies in the way, especially in that last section. No! Fuck! Ah, if you climb all the way up... Hold on. Let me see if I can... Some Sonic Lost World type shit right here. No! Wrong way! I was like, yo, wait a minute, do you actually not have to do this? And I was like, no, you do still have to do this part. Fell down by accident, but it's okay. It just means I can show off this part of the level. So this is normally one big little switch section where you have to turn all the switches on so you can move on. So we turn on the one in the middle, the one on the right there. We're gonna go to the left this time. Oh shit. Turn that one on. And now you can see it now is spitting up air. So now we can move on. I'm be real, we probably could have boosted to the next section regardless. We probably didn't have to do all this, but this puts us up here. So we get a cooler pathway, I guess, is the reward. So you don't need to kill all the enemies here. You do need to kill all the enemies up here, because that gets you that.
Out of my way. Yeah.
Is this the final rail section? I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. You're gonna want to conserve some of your boost meter here. Fuck. I wanted to jump it. It didn't let me. What the? It's thrown so off the fucking mark. That time the camera killed me more than anything. There you go. And you know, I did just remember, if you run out of boost meter, activating Chaos Control does refill your boost meter, so you can do that to maintain your boost as well. Here we go. Yeah, and for some reason Eggman's head just disappears there, but it's like, it's still there. It's like, now you destroy it, right? Because now you're standing on it. Yeah. And that's it. Not the greatest display, but we still did it. You would think, oh, if we play the final boss, is it actually going to be the final boss? No, it's not. You have to go to the challenge list, and you can race, quote unquote, the Egg Emperor. Unfortunately, they should have at least added Eggman's voice lines. You know, the Dean Bristow Eggman. I don't think I'd beaten this one before, because first off, it's 4 minutes. Second off, how the fuck? Oh, there are egg ponds in the second half. Okay, that's how. Okay. I'm gonna homing attack him right in his fucking chest. Yeah, so you can, just be really careful, because, yeah, that can happen. If you're in front of him, you want to be able to maintain that lead, so probably don't jump in front of him too early. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the 3DS Egg Emperor boss fight. Because all you're doing is boosting. goal ring was right there. Alright. So he gets to the goal ring. Was I 4 minutes in? Shorter than 4 minutes. It felt more like 3 minutes in. He got to the goal ring. Alright. So the strat, don't go for the egg pawns all the time. Build up meter with these guys. And then only go for the egg pawn when you want the double shits. Because double chaos control will definitely catch you up to him. Because you're not that far behind him. It's like I can still see him from where I'm at. I feel like we're getting close to the goal ring.
Ultimate power. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is the goal ring. Okay. He makes it here in 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes is what I need to consider. So you can't go too far ahead of him because he'll eventually catch up. And then if he hits you when you're in the air, you'll basically KO. So you have to like delicately travel alongside him. I also don't know how you can make this mission last fucking 4 minutes. I don't know why that's the S rank time when that's just you're beating this in 3 minutes. Like I don't see why they put 4 minutes there, but it is what it is.
Chaos control.
Alright, let's do chaos control to catch up. So egg pawns here is gonna help us catch up as well. We're still only a minute in, but we don't want to be too behind. So we'll do chaos control there as well. Only hit. We'll hit both since it was convenient. I'll keep doing egg pawns until I can see him again, and then I'll only do. So right now he's really far ahead.
This is the ultimate power. Chaos control.
So now we pivot. Oh, fuck it. Just do egg pawn again. We're 2 minutes in.
Chaos control.
So now I'm really close behind him. Do egg pawn here. Just so we can get this chaos control. This should be the final stretch.
Chaos control.
Do chaos control there just so I can get some more boost meter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Chaos control. Yeah. Let's do this. Freeze. No.
Fuck!
Chaos control. Yeah. 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 Let's do this. Freeze. Yeah. All right. Chaos control. Yeah. This is the ultimate power.
I'm gonna let him pass.
Yeah. 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 Chaos
We're gonna do
control.
double shits here.
Yeah. Let's do this. This is the ultimate power. Yeah. 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 All right. Freeze. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. Chaos control.
Oh shit. I should activate chaos control before I started hitting them. That might have just lost me 5 seconds. So I'll do these next egg pawns as well.
Yeah. Freeze.
You see that little flash, we know we're approaching the end.
Yeah. 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 Let's do this. Chaos control.
Fuck.
This is the ultimate power.
Alright, 311.
Chaos control.
Fuck.
This is the ultimate power.
Do it now, go on. Yes. Okay. Eat this bitch. Wow, that was a lot more work than I thought it would be. That was the Shadow Generations Heroes pack. Let me know what you guys think. It's a pretty good beta, I could say, of what a fully fledged mod could look like. There's just a few things that need to be fixed with some of the levels, clipping through stages, the no checkpoints in Bingo Highway, a few other things. But other than that, it just maybe Egg Fleet, certain parts of Egg Fleet where you're not being treated as fairly as you should be. I feel like other than that, you should be all right. So that'll be all for me. This has been your boy Nistro here, signing out.